Alright, easy now. Welcome to London City Angler. During this short series of videos, we're going to show you everything you need to know to go fishing basically. We're going to show you the rigs, the knots, the bait, also the camera equipment that I use to film the stuff that I'm doing. And what else do you need to know? Alright then. So this is a knot that I use for 75% of my fishing. It's basically called a universal knot. The main bits I use it for is tying on sea hooks and swivels. This is a knot that will not slip. Once you've tied it properly and it's tightened down, there is no way in the world that the knot can actually come loose and fail on you during catching fish situations. Alright, so let me go through the process of how to tie this. First, you're going to need a hook. Whatever hook you decide, it doesn't matter whether it's a 4-0, 5-0, tiny little hook for drop shotting, anything really. So you get your hook. For the tutorial, I'm going to be using 15-pound Amnesia, just because it's going to show up nicely against the background of the white rig tray. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so first things first, you thread the line through the eye of the hook and double it back on itself. With my left hand I pinch the line against the eye, trapping it. Then with the tag end, create a loop, again pinching it with the same hand that is trapping the line against the eye. Now, take the tag end and wrap it around the main body of the trace, through the loop, and repeat 3 or 4 times. Once you have done that, slowly start to tighten it down to itself, and if you have done the knot right, it should form this figure of 8. Like everything with knots, slow and steady is the way to go. So once down to the knot is starting to bed into itself, add some lubrication and slowly ease the knot tight. There we go. And what you have now is you have a knot and a loop. If you hold the main body of the rig now, let me zoom out. So yeah, you hold the main body, and if you pull with the hook on one hand and the main line, the knot will slip down against the eye of the hook. And the reason this knot will not fail you is because it's pulling into itself. It's not like other knots where it's wrapped around itself and the tag end can slip through if it's not tightened down properly. This can only get tighter. Right, and the other reason I said I use this a lot for my sea fishing trace rigs, and that's basically because if you look at the tag end here, it's kicking out basically vertical to the trace material. So if you trim this off, leaving probably what, a centimetre or so, you can see there that is a nice sharp tag end. And what will happen when you thread your bait up along the hook and along the trace, if you pull it up and then pull it back down, that tag end will stick out the side of your worm, and basically what that stops it doing is the worm sliding down back to the hook point and masking your hook point. So there you go, that's the universal knot. You can use it for universally anything. Hope that's of some. Hope that's of some. I can't do it, can I? Hope that's of some help to you. Until next time, London City Angler.